Riyadh Air, the upcoming Saudi Arabian carrier due to launch services in 2025, has finally announced its narrow-body plans, signing a deal for 60 Airbus A321neo family aircraft. It was a bit of a surprise as the carrier had committed to an all-Boeing 787 widebody fleet. Nonetheless, the order has been a long time in the making and now gives us the full picture of what the next big Middle Eastern carrier will look like. It was at the end of October that Riyadh Air revealed its plan to operate a fleet comprised of aircraft from both major manufacturers. The Saudi startup has already chosen the Boeing 787 as the backbone of its wide-body fleet and has now cemented the future of the narrow-body fleet with Airbus's incredibly popular offering. Interestingly, the wording used was Airbus A321neo family. This suggests that there could be some LRs or XLRs in the mix, though at this point it hasn't been confirmed what mix of A321 aircraft the airline will take. Commenting on the order, the airline CEO Tony Douglas remarked, "This investment will not only enable us to support economic growth in the aviation industry, it'll ensure Riyadh Air operates one of the most fuel-efficient fleets. It'll be instrumental in helping Saudi Arabia achieve its decarbonization goals." During an interview, Bloomberg Television was keen on having Douglas explain exactly why he chose Airbus over Boeing, going so far as to call the decision a snub to the American manufacturer.
Many people had assumed that you were going to go after the Boeing 737 Dreamliners, but also probably not a great day for Boeing. This comes as a bit of a snub to them. How did management react to your decision to go with the Airbus? Talking about the strikes and several incidents that have happened, is that a factor to your decision not to buy the Boeing jets today?
Douglas responded that many airlines like to have a balance of aircraft from both major plane makers, going on to praise the operating economics of the A321neo. When asked about future orders yet to be announced, the airline chief noted that there would be a third campaign, one he called an extra wide-body campaign. This may be a direct reference to the A350, which is also marketed as the A350 XWB, or extra wide-body. However, the Boeing 777X has an even wider fuselage and could thus also be considered an extra wide-body. Getting back to the A321neo order, the carrier's CEO, who was formerly the head of Etihad, really didn't give us any indication of what to expect from the aircraft. However, given that the airline is planning to position itself as a competitor to the major Middle Eastern carriers, one would expect to have a dedicated business class cabin, whether they be recliners or lie-flat beds. To date, Riyadh Air's market strategy has been built on the principle of tease and reveal. Essentially, rather than revealing all of its plans at once, it has decided to drip-feed information about its plans over a long period of time to keep people interested and retain its place in aviation news. With that being said, much is still unknown about the airline's plans, from its seating layouts to its route network, and even whether it'll serve alcohol on board. The latter is a question because Saudi Arabia is a dry country. What do you think of Riyadh Air and its fleet plan thus far? Leave a comment and let us know. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.